Hi, this is Marilu Henner, and I just talked to Kara. Oh my gosh, we got so down. She did not ask me anything that I've been asked before, and we just really, really talked. I mean, she is good, and she should win that contest. This is like my favorite podcast. Don't get mad, guys, but she's the real deal.
All right, so I'm here with Marilu Henner. Tell me, what is one of your pet peeves?
Ooh, okay. I'm big on time management, and it makes me crazy. The thing that I think I could divorce my husband over because I get so mad at him, I hate being late to an airport. That's my pet peeve, being so late to an airport that your heart is pounding because so many things can happen to you while you're at the airport, and you're always better off having a little time cushion, and you can get like an airport workout if you get there early enough, you know.
So how early are we talking?
Oh, I just want to be able to be there at least 15 minutes. I want to be at my gate 15 minutes before they're boarding.
Oh, totally. That's
reasonable. It doesn't have to be like 2 hours. Really? Oh, okay. Maybe like when they're closing the door, that's when my husband comes on because he'll drop me off and then he'll go like have a meeting someplace or he'll go to the bank or whatever.
Well, it's funny. I think
we fight so much about this. We don't go to the airport together anymore because that's what he used to do. It makes me nuts.
I'm going to send you a clip. This was in the New York Times recently, maybe 6 months ago, about how lots of people are either one extreme or the other, and people have to, like, spouses have to go to the airport often. Separately.
We have to go separately.
Okay, because you have to do what you're comfortable
seriously,
with.
he drops me off. He'll get his ticket. He's like running. He's this and that, and I'll just say, okay, fine. And we have clear and everything else, and I just don't want to rush at the airport.
Okay. What's one of the first things you do when you get home from a trip?
I unpack.
Okay.
I have to get organized. The first thing I do when I get to a place is I have to be organized. I like to lay things out and know where everything is and have a place for everything.
And what about when you travel? What is your approach to travel, to going somewhere new? Do you plan it out in advance?
I treat it like I'm on a movie shoot, and I write down all the things that I'm going to have to do, and I pick my outfits according to what it is I'm going to do. So I have a little notebook and I have lists and things like that. And I start collecting things. Like I'll put out a hand towel and I'll start taking the toiletries out because I don't want to forget. I don't want to be rushed. Life is so crazy and rushed anyway that if I can sort of do things a little bit at a time so that I'm not in panic mode.
Uh-huh. And you have everything kind of in your head in a certain order too, right?
It just kind of lives that way.
It's kind of how you live your life. It's always been like that, so you work with it.
Yeah.
Okay. What is one of your guilty pleasures?
The Voice and Dancing with the Stars.
Kate Flannery was on Dancing with the Stars this week.
I know.
Month.
I know she just got off. I can't believe she got off and Sean Spicer is still there because he's not a good dancer.
Well, the first time I ever watched it was because of Kate.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was on it 3 years ago. What? You never saw it before?
How do I not know this?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, I made it down to the final. Oh,
congratulations!
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
So
we didn't even talk about that.
Oh,
that's
definitely
going
to have to go there next time.
And The Apprentice, I was on twice. Celebrity Apprentice.
I did
twice.
know that. Yeah.
All Stars.
So we should talk about that too. But those aren't really guilty. You don't have to feel
They're
guilty
kind
about
of guilty
those.
pleasures, aren't they? Sort of.
I don't know. Okay, what's the last thing that you loved binging on whatever TV show?
Oh, I binged again on the Kaminsky Method.
Okay.
Because I'm working with Chuck Lorre this week, and I wanted to catch up on the ones I hadn't seen.
Okay, something about Burt Reynolds. Can you tell us?
The most generous person I've ever met in my life. We had instant chemistry the day we met. It was incredible, and we just became best friends immediately. The night we worked together, first time we worked together, that night he called me. He said, I want you to come down to my dinner theater and they're playing our song, and I want you to be in Cannonball Run 2, and I want to work with you again. And he picked me to play his wife for 4 seasons on Evening Shade, and I never had an affair with him, which is probably why I got to work so often with him. And he was just always gold. I mean, he's just a golden person.
What do you love about people? What is that thing, that golden thing that you just love in a person?
Sense of humor, which is one of the reasons I loved Burt so much. Definitely sense of humor and just being real with people, being a person that you feel like you can sort of, talk to, and good listener, and you're curious about, and they're curious about you, the give and take.
Biggest regret?
Besides losing my parents?
Well,
that's a big regret.
Yeah.
That was like a huge, big regret.
But it's not something. But do
No.
you kind of feel like a regret?
My biggest regret? I was asked to host Saturday Night Live in the early part of my career when I was on Taxi, and I had a manager. He's gone now. He's no longer in this world, but he would not let me do it, and it was like,
Why?
please don't even go there. It still like eats me up when I think about it that I was asked to do it, and
so you never got another chance to do it?
I got offered a couple times, and he made me turn it down. I know,
Miserable.
Sickening.
That's too bad. So that's a
I'll
regret
always
for
hate
sure.
you for that.
All right, what's one of the best decisions you ever made?
Oh, okay. To get married in New Orleans to my first husband, because I ran into my current third and final husband in a courthouse in New Orleans when I was getting my marriage license to marry my first husband. And if we had not reconnected from college, because he was my roommate's boyfriend, if we had not seen each other at that in that courthouse, we probably wouldn't be together today.
Things happen just at the right time. The car in the library, just saying.
That's what happens.
If you want to know what the car in the library is all about, you have to listen to the full podcast. Listen to it on any podcast app or catch it on YouTube. Thank you, Marilu.
Thank you.
All right.